Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a request from a Patreon supporter who goes by Eurodrag, who wanted the Gundam Mark III in their personal colors. So that is what we've got here. The personal colors being a very dark purple, black, white, and chrome in a configuration of my choosing, and this is what I've come up with, and I really like how it looks, actually. So yeah, I like this. It looks pretty good, and it's the Gundam Mark III, which I do enjoy using. This is a 600-point basic match in the desert. When I was trying to get this, because I really need to get some new rounds done, the only 600 queue up on the ground was in rated, so this is a rated match, and it goes fairly well. So, I mean, obviously it goes well because you're seeing it, and the ones where I just do absolutely terribly, you generally don't. There may be exceptions depending on how interesting the match is. I've got one coming up in the next few days that is not magnificent, but is at least interesting. So, we're gonna see that by Thursday at the latest, probably, unless something else really interesting comes up that I decide to cycle through quicker. That's the plan. As you can see, the Mark III does have the air dash ability that the Mark II and some other mobile suits have, and it has two ranged weapons: the EPAC beam rifle with piercing, and the double beam cannons, which can fire relatively quickly and cool down relatively quickly. But if you overheat them, they will stay overheated basically forever. Gabfley down there, I'm hitting it relatively hard. I may be able to kill it. Yes, somebody else got a shot in there as I was firing, so pretty sure that's why that last shot actually killed. As it is, going to push forward, because when enemy support fire is coming in, you may as well push forward, because either it will miss you, or it will hit the enemy too, and either one is, I mean, of the three possibilities, those are the two I'd most like to see. The third option where it hits just you, not my favorite. Didn't quite get the kill. Iframes kicked in first, but MLRSs have really thwarted me a lot today. Yesterday was Camphor Day. Yesterday, every man, Spidey and Maelstrom and Gundam Maniac and Nova Gundam and I must have all played like 10 rounds together, maybe more. And out of those, we won one. Yeah, one. And that took us going down to a 400 room, so we couldn't have any more camphors. And that was just and then today started out similarly. There's been some really strong players and really strong teams on the last couple days, and I have not been on them. Or, in the case of when I'm playing with my friends, and I am, we were having some off nights, or just, I don't even know. But man, that was like a rough 24-hour period there. Like I said elsewhere, I am looking forward to getting I was looking forward to getting 2 attacks off in a row without getting an entire arsenal in the small of the back, which I'm finally doing here, as you can see, so that's good. Both our teams, I think, are a little bit disorganized at the moment, but we are disorganized and have a lead, so for the moment, I'll take it. 4 minutes left, we've got a 2-1 lead. That won't last forever, but it's a good start. I'm pulling back because I thought that one person might be ready to pursue me. But looks like no. That is a Zeta Gundam. I think I missed it, which is a shame. Boosted forward a little bit to get closer, so I was more likely to hit. 2100. Would have liked that MLRS to not focus on me, which so far it's not. That's good. Zeta, I managed to stun it out of its downswing animation, which is lucky, because otherwise that sweep was wide enough it probably would have hit me. And just didn't use my air boost, even though I could have, and it would have gotten me farther back, because I wanted to keep a dodge roll handy for, well, right now. Let's see, managed to tag Zeta. Waiting for my rifle to recharge, and there's a good shot, and there's not quite a kill shot. And the tackle didn't kill it either. Now that surprised me. I did not get a chance to kill it, and yeah, that just was rough. But like, it's the first time I've died this round, and pardon me if I sound a little bit out of it. It's just, well, it's hot in here, and it's when it's hot, I record late at night, and when it's late at night, my brain doesn't work. So, yeah, apologies if I'm babbling. I'm not quite sure why I sound so just stuttery, but like I said, just kind of a weird day, I guess, but I will survive. It was, like I said, I was actually getting legit mad at the game, not because of the game's fault or anybody's probably but mine, but just after so many losing rounds, with 2 days in a row where win a round were daily requirements. That's the worst part of it. I can lose, some rounds in a row, but when I lose that many in a row, and I keep losing that many, and I need to get decent rounds for YouTube, and I need to get the dailies from done, and they require wins, it just all kind of just really kind of builds frustration. That Zeta seemed to take a pot shot at me. I think it wanted to distract me from the MLRS. Didn't work. Teammate got the MLRS though, so I'm going to focus on this Zeta over here instead. Other one seems to be coming up, but now I'll move back and work on it because, well, I want to hopefully keep it from attacking teammates. That's not working out, but I'm getting some damage in at least. Not a good time to charge up there, but maybe I can keep the Zeta's attention and keep it up there firing at me. Anybody get caught in that support fire? Nope, looks like they'll both make it out. That's a shame. But we've got 90 seconds or so left. We've got a decent but not insurmountable lead. And yeah, just let's see. What do we got? Well, more support fire. Managed to tag that Zeta after it landed, so sadly it didn't land on its face. Gaplin's up there. That's a good target for me. I can do a lot of damage to it. Has a defensive skill for its shield there, or for its, shield binders. But I have now finally overheated the cannon, which means when I fire this last shot, which I just did, I am not going to have any ranged weapons for a minute. Okay, got the assist on that Zeta, so now it's just time to hide back here. Unfortunately, I have these big, binders that stick up, so they are kind of shootable. But yeah, it's time for me to weapons are now finally ready. Yeah, like I said, though, when all your ranged weapons are cooling down, reloading, it's time to just leave. Zeta decided to make a break for me. Somebody else got the kill shot. That's fine. The kill was made, and again, this is the win that I basically worked all afternoon for. So I am definitely, I don't care who gets the kill as long as we get more of them. Good downswing, and got the MLRS just as the round's about to end. Managed to get out of the way of that Zeta. Should have gone after the thing past it that was nearly dead instead of going after it, but it was kind of in the way, so oh well. And yeah, it was a pretty solid round, and like I said, I like how these colors work together. Unfortunately, I don't think the desert's the best place to show them off, but it is the best place I've gotten around, so I hope that's okay. 4470 out of the 13,000, 110,000 damage, 6 kills, 1 death. Not bad at all. And that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more, so till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! But yeah, I cannot remember the last time that a bunch of us all in the same clan had that much trouble together as we did Friday night. It was just really, really weird. And yeah, like I said, I think part of the problem was we had it set up for simple battle, and having campers just spawn in directly behind you at any given moment is really kind of rough. I probably should have done basic. So basic's what I'm running today, and that's what finally let us get the win.